What is going on, everybody? 1958 Mercedes-Benz. Just roll right past that baby like ain't nothing happened. Roll right past her. Boy. '84 Chevrolet Celebrity EUROSPORT wagon. You do not see any of these anymore anywhere unless it's getting crushed or it's in somebody's salvage yard somewhere. Other than that, we won't even see them on the road. I mean, it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, baby. So Michael Stoles, he had a few questions for me. Well, one question for right now. I was wondering, the sprayed numbers and letters are for what? So over there at the spot, which I already explained this once. So over there at the spot, what it is that the numbers are how many cars it is for that load. If it's 15 cars, 16 cars, 17 cars, or 18 cars for that load right there. Now the names that you see that says RON, that stands for running pork chop. You got V for Victor, you know, you got MS for Matt, you know, you got TB, Todd, you know. I mean, that's what those names there are for. They're there just to keep the cars separated, but 9 times out of 10 when those guys trying to put a load together or something, you know, and if it's the last load of there and if everybody got a few cars there, they will actually just put all their cars together, you know. I mean, so most of the time I don't really mix the names up on the cars. I really don't. But if they ask me and be like, hey, gee, we're going to put a load together, but we're all going to use a little bit of all our cars together. And I was like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Then I'll be like, well, what name is the load is going to go under? Whose full name is going to go under? It's just going to be for y'all in one load. So, you know, I mean, that's basically what that's for there. That's what they're about. Oh, man, I rolled right past it, man. When the last time anybody seen a 1998, 99 Chevrolet Tracker? I can't even remember the last time I even seen one. I haven't even crushed one. This will be my first one crushing that one right there. At first I thought it was a little sidekick at first. Man, my little Golden Gate, well, I wouldn't say golden. My little bricked up bridge is starting to collapse on me, y'all. It really is starting to collapse on me. It's making a ride 10 times rougher than what it is, man. Whew, man, it's making it 10 times rougher. Oh my God. Oh. God almighty. Let's go ahead and take up this old Taurus. It's TCF trash can, just like everything else. There's another trash can right there behind you. Man, so check this out here. So me and Mario, man, we go up here to this little taco casa, right? So I'm sitting up in there, I'm ordering my little food, right? And just out of nowhere, this little bitty snow bunny, she come up off from there. She got some little bitty shorts on. She ain't really got no booty at all. She maybe got like a handful. So what I mean by handful, where you just put one hand on one cheek and that's all you get right there. That's all you get. That's it. You don't get no more than that. So, you know, and as she turned around, because I seen the backside, but as she turned around, oh man, this girl right here, y'all, she got some watermelons. Man, my whole jaw just like, my shit just dropped. And I was like, wow. I was like, man, them suckers are huge. I was like, man, look at that, man. Those are balloons, guys. Those are balloons. And this other white man behind me, he just started laughing. He was like, man, I tell you right now, if my wife wasn't around here, I probably would have said the same thing you said. I was like, woohoo, man. But I mean, her face, it was all right. It was all right. I'm gonna give it like that. All right. You know, I wouldn't put it past that right there. Whoa, oh. Give me a scissor, guys. So Steve Matero asked me a question. Is crushing a car way better of disposing a junk car over baling or shredder, or do you prefer crushing it? Or is it just what you have to work with? Man, to be honest with you, man, it's basically all the same, man. It's basically all the same. You crush the car, you shred the car, you bale the car. It ain't really no different. It's not no different at all, period. You know what I mean? I mean, because if you look at it, I'm crushing the car, okay? So basically, I'm just getting the car ready to meet the shredder. You know what I mean? It's the same way if it was getting baled. So basically, what it is that they just baling it up, getting ready for it to hit the shredder. So it's really no difference, you know. I mean, but in my opinion, crushing cars will be better because it makes it a lot more easier to get rid of the cars on an 18-wheeler when they already crushed, instead of having cars that's not crushed, if you get what I mean. You know, I mean, but I do work with what I got. You know, like I say, these are none of my cars here. 90% of these, well, actually 99% of these cars belong to the customers. That's who they belong to there. They do not belong to me. I'm just here to do a job for these guys. Man, it is rough, y'all. It is rough, man. Whew. The old EUROSPORT station wagon, y'all. Whew, man. I mean, since this road right here done got a little bit bumpy, it's a little bit rougher now. See what I mean? I can't even pick my forks up high enough because every time I back out, the loader wants to drop down, and then as soon as I pick my forks up, it wants to go up. So now my forks get stuck in the shit. Oh man, I tell you. What I say, man, this grind is getting worse and worse and worse. Like, oh man, see what I mean? Oh, man, my back gonna be hurting after this. It is gonna be killing me after this. Whew, man, God almighty. So Rick Rothermail, he's got a question for me. How many of those cars come from the impound yards? Be honest with you, dude. A lot of these guys, they buy a lot of these cars from the streets. You know. Now, if you have like some type of deal going on with like an impound or something like that, then yeah, you can get your cars from the impound, but you have to buy so many at a time. I'm not for sure on that situation. A couple of guys I do know, they do get their cars from the impound. They hardly buy any of them from the streets. You know, just for the simple fact is that, you know, a car could be stolen and bam, they go 10,000 problems you do not want. Whoa, holy damn, I knew that was going to happen. Whew, it's a good thing I was not sitting over there, man. Damn, that damn spring just shot completely out. Can't get the door on the damn Riviera to close at the bottom. Don't make no sense at all. Where did that piece go to? That's what I'm looking for. Where that spring go to? And I can't believe Mario didn't even hear that, man. Even I heard that in the loader. With the motor running and my motor running. And with an earpiece in my ear, and I still heard that break off. And let you know, man, people do not pay attention to their surroundings. Mario, he's not paying attention around it. He wouldn't even know if that damn thing, if that spring would have hit him in the back or not. He wouldn't even know. Man, I can't even tell you how many of these Monte Carlos here I done crushed. Boy, I done crushed quite a few of these puppies right here. Man. But you don't really crush them that often either. You really don't. I have seen a few of them in some junk yards. I've seen a few of them in salvage yards. You know, I mean, there's probably still maybe about 30, 40 of them maybe still on the road that's probably still running. There a lot of people probably put a lot of hard work into to keep it going. Yeah, man. Whew, look like I got a truck backing up off in here too. Damn. Look y'all, man, it's bad here, man. I mean, it is bad. This road right here is getting rough and rough and rough. Man. And then just a minute ago, I just put some dirt down there. But I don't think that's gonna work anything good. It's still gonna do the same thing. This ground right here is not compacted in. I go a truck backing in right now as we speak, guys. Well, these are some heavy bundles. Even though these suckers are little, they are heavy. Man, it is very challenging to try to load up this truck here the way this ground is right now. I mean, it is completely off. Completely off. It makes it 10 times more harder. It makes it 10 times more hard to try to load your truck up. Oh, man. Got a ski boat inside of a damn van. Let's see how well that's gonna crush down here in just a minute. Just a minute. Whew. I will meet y'all on the other side. Oh man. I tell you, boy, man, Brittany, boy, she is funny as hell, man. She is funny as hell. 1990 Volvo 240. Then y'all wanna know something else? Right there, that white car is a Mercury TOPAZ 94. Man, I ain't seen one of them in a minute. It's been a while since I seen one of those. The Bongo, he had a question for me. Since you've been in the scrap business for a while, have you ever seen a Ford, Dodge, or GM with a different bed off a different truck? Yeah. Yeah, you see them all the damn time, man. I see them all the time. You know, but especially over there at the spot. I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell from a distance or even when I'm crushing. But if you up very close, you could tell there is a difference between that cab and that truck bed. Believe me, there is a difference because there's some where some of these guys they bring maybe a Ford truck with the damn Dodge bed on it, but the Dodge bed has been modified. And you can tell it's a Dodge bed by the way the lights are, you know. And Mexico, and most of the time Mexico, they'll take that bed off if it's in pretty good shape. They'll take that bed off. The same way it's a Chevy. A Chevy may have a Ford bed on it. It's been modified to fit the frame. If Mexico sees it, he's gonna take it off. He's gonna be like, oh hell, I can use this. Yeah. I mean, that's how it would be. That's how it would be sometimes, man. That's how it would be. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and stick the Monte Carlo up in there. Go ahead and put that baby up in there. Oof, man, I tell you, y'all, this, oh man. I'm about to scrape this ground one last time because I'm not finished yet. Not finished yet. I should be finished by tomorrow because I can't move too fast because, like I said earlier, man, Marty, we done had a car fall over already once, and we definitely don't need now another falling over to where we got to stop what we doing just to pick it all up. No, we do not want to go through that again. Oh. Donald P had a question. If your crusher lid went down and crushed a bundle but didn't come back up, what would cause that? Man, it could be a number of things. The reason why they cause that, it could be a number of things. It could be your hydraulic pump went out, hydraulic tank is empty, there's a problem with the cylinder, it may be a problem with the controller, or it may be a problem with the computer, or it may be a problem with the air pressure. It could be a number of things. It could be a number of things. You know, I mean, it could be maybe a faulty sensor somewhere. You know, some of these crushers do have sensors, but I don't think mine does. But I think a lot of the if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the newer model ones. I could be wrong. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure on that at all. But we'll just see. We would just see. But like I say, most of the time it just be, you know, little small faulty stuff, man. It don't be nothing. It don't be nothing serious unless it's the pump. Now, if it's the pump, then you have something. You know what I'm saying? You have something to worry about then. You know. But other than that, I ain't even gonna worry about it, man. Not even gonna worry about it. Let's go ahead and crush this down right quick. Oh, come on now. Don't play games with me. I need you to go up on off in there. There we go. I gotta. Man, I hate when they just. Why don't you guys just close the door back with something? Makes it a lot more better for me to deal with. Get the rest of it to crush on down. Come on, goddamn door. Jesus Christ, man. Boy, I hate it sometimes when the doors just want to come right back out. It's already bad enough. Whoops, I done pushed my cursor back again. It's already bad enough. I got lips forming on the damn tip of my fork for hitting the damn door jam so damn hard just to keep the trash up off in there. Man. All right, watch it, Mr. Mario. I gotta go back here and go, whoa, and go hunting one more time. I tell y'all, man, they brutalized these cars over here, boy. I mean, look, ain't nothing in there sucking no dash, no nothing, man. They literally just ripped everything about this car, wiring and nothing gets left behind. Boy. Boy, I tell you, man, women can't kill them, can't live without them. Freak 75, he got a question for me. When the mills shred the cars, do they take anything with the scrap there, or do they ship it all off? Most of the time, man, everything gets shipped off or even loaded on trains. Most of the time, it's loaded up on trains in the back where they have a train that go through there with some carts. Big cranes start loading them suckers up and they go on where they need to go to from there. I guess from there, sometimes they will go on a boat, like if it's going overseas or something like that. But most of the time, they don't take nothing off or out unless it's like the fluff or something like that. That's about the only thing they really do take out. But all that gets separated like on different conveyor belts and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, but you know, it may be some things they may take out. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but that's just from my knowledge, you know, of what I have seen. You know what I mean? Not from somebody else speaking, from what I have seen with my own two eyes. You know, because not everybody's going to be correct. If somebody say, "Oh, they did this and they did that," then it'll turn out to be a bold-faced lie. You get what I mean, man? Get what I mean. Y'all give me a scissor. So Donald P, he had a question for me. He said, G-Mac, if you had a choice of a classic to restore, what would you choose? Personally, mine is a 69 Chevy Camaro SS, black with black interior, a chopped up 350, and some nice Mickey Thompson tires in the back. Man, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think I will go with what you're doing, to be honest with you, man. I think I would go with the same thing, you know, and you know, probably really cut up the 350, go ahead and stick a voodoo cam up off in there. Man, it is over with. Keep everything else the same. Keep it just like the same, have you had it, but I'll just change out the cams in it, do a few little modification here and there. Man, had that baby sound like a mean-ass bulldog, man. She'll be sound like a mean bulldog, boy. Whew. Look at that baby right there, this. Woo. That baby cracking and breaking. I told Mario to put that inside the car, not on top of it. Well, that's the end of this book right here. Hey, y'all stay up and I stay up. Peace, I'm out.